Hey guys. Hey everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everybody is doing good. I'm here. We back at it once again. Tiffany has yet to still be on hush. So I wanna know I wonder what's going on in her mind. What's going on in her brain? That brain of hers. That thick brain. But yeah, y'all, we back at it once again. Y'all already know. Also, I have a little bit far as the tree situation. This one guy broke it down. His name is Go Political. We're gonna play him a little bit and all of that. So yeah, let's get your popcorn. Make sure you got your little drink or something, some water, some juice, Kool-Aid. Got some Kool-Aid. You already know we about to just get into it. But yeah, just to sum everything up. So the guy Freeman, I know quite many of y'all know that he pleaded not guilty so far. So the case is still being under investigation. That's what he pleaded not guilty. So to my understanding, that would, as far as his bankruptcy fraud, can lead him to up 5 years in jail. So allegedly, from what I'm hearing, I'm gonna play a little bit of that though too. But from what I'm hearing, that they trying to basically make him snitch and make him say this and say that, or make him, basically throw Tiffany under the bus, because it's money from when he was working. Mind you, he worked 2 spots for her, so he only claimed one position on his bankruptcy case. He did not add on the other situation, because when you go to bankruptcy, you have to claim all your income. It's not, I'm gonna claim this one and not that one. Now, if he getting paid under the table, that's something different. But if you getting a check, a company's check, yeah. Now, if you're getting a personal check, that's something different. But you're getting a personal check from the mayor stating that you work there. So you have to basically put both of your sources of income on that paperwork. You can't just sign or say, I'm only working this job and you working too. Especially when you in the political field, because that's what you are at this point. Now, if like I said, if you was getting paid under the table, they can't really, find that or do nothing with that. But you're getting a check from the mayor. You her right-hand man. You can't hide that. So this is why he's in trouble. And then he gonna plead not guilty. I just wanted to see what was like. Why would you plead not guilty? You didn't put that on your bankruptcy application, and they asked for all sorts of income. Period. So how you not put that on there? Like, make that make sense? Oh, you thought what? Nobody gonna know? Okay, so here we go. We about to go check this out real quick. And what happened when he went to court? Because he definitely pled not guilty. So not even only that, as you pled not guilty, once you get called out, that's perjury also. So that's 2 laws that you done broke under the government guidelines, and you work in a government position. So at the end of the day, guess what? You in trouble, my nigga. I didn't even trouble. No getting out of it. I don't even know how. I mean, what can he say to possibly be like, um, uh, I wasn't making what I thought I was going to make, or I wasn't doing. You took the job knowing what you was going to make and knowing basically what was going on. So you fraud basically, and that's why he in trouble. And that's perjury. You lied, you frauded, trying to, come on now. At the end of the day, you can't say you're not guilty, and you guilty as fuck. What the hell? So let's get into this little clip or the news.
Fraud pled not guilty in court today. Accused of fraud pled not guilty in court today. Keith Freeman is the village administrator for Dalton. Prosecutors accused Freeman of lying about his income in a bankruptcy filing. Freeman was released on bond in order to hand over his passport and gun permit.
So did y'all hear what they said? So now he unarmed. They took his gun permit.
Urban village leader accused of fraud pled not guilty in court today. Keith Freeman is the village administrator for Dalton. Prosecutors accused Freeman of lying about his income in a bankruptcy filing. Freeman was released on bond in order to hand over his passport and gun permit.
His passport and gun permit. So y'all know what that means. So at the end of the day, they didn't took your gun. They took your gun permit, nigga. So you can't have no kind of firearms at this point. They took your gun permit. Not only that, hey baby, what's up, fat man? Not only that, you already was accused of lying. They took your gun permit. You ain't got no job right now. So I'm not even understanding, like, you pled not guilty and you losing. And you still want to stick by this lady's side. You about to lose your whole freedom, your whole life. Because once they take your gun permit and your passport, not only that, you can't go out the country. You can't go nowhere. I mean, you can still be like, up in here. Passport gotta be surrendered. Oh, well, they supposed to have took his passport and his gun permit. This is what the news said. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, he's stuck there. Here. So you can't flee because you're under investigation. So I guess if he, he pled not guilty. So if he get out of this, I guess they're going to give all of that back. I don't know. I don't know if it had to been surrendered, but allegedly, from what the news said, that they took it. And I don't know. It is what it is. But what I'm saying, he about to be effed up in the whole situation. What's up, Don C? He can't afford to quit his job. He has big lawyer bills on top of everything else. Okay, but if he can't afford to lose it or quit. But at the end of the day, if you get forced to quit or they let you go, what else is next? Don C? What else is next? Like, what is he going to be able to do next? Because, as of right now, I'm quite sure they probably gave him like a paid leave or something like that while the investigation is going on until they find him guilty at this point. If he gets fired, he can get unemployment. Absolutely. Absolutely, he can get unemployment. But guess what? The unemployment ain't like them checks that you've been getting from there. From being, the mayor's puppy. Because that's basically what he was to me. The mayor's puppy. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, ain't no check like a work check. Ain't no check like a real work check. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you get unemployment, they cut a little bit of dollars down, you know. But then again, like I'm about to get into this next clip, but then again, you know, they got money laundering stuff. They are doing some money laundering, they hiding money, they doing all of this stuff. So at the end of the day, I know y'all probably already heard also, they found out the check cashing place where she cashed this check at. And y'all know he been arrested also. And the business was shut down. The check cashing currency place that is located at 14200 Martin Luther King in Chicago is definitely shut down at this time. And when I looked it up, it didn't say temporary, it said permanent. Permanently closed. That's what it said. I should have took a picture of it. I mean, but we can always look it up, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting right in front of my computer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it just seemed like everybody that's dealing with her, she fucking up all their life. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like she is like, I mean, like the devil for real. If you deal with her, everything is tainted. So, you know, I would want to stay all the way far away from this lady because she doing some things that we don't absolutely know about. I think the bitch smoking some crack or something. Because where's all this money going and what are you doing with it? Like, she could be a baby crackhead. It's nothing wrong with being that, but like, don't steal the people money. Make your own honest money and go smoke your crack and mind your business. Don't put people in deficit, which is already was in deficit. Like at the end of the day, they was already in the bind. The townhood ship was already in the bind. Like, how are you going to come through? You supposed to make everything better and made it better and made, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like you did nothing but fuck it up. That's some crackhead mentality right there. All right, Dawn C said, if he's guilty, he won't need to worry about a job for a while. Absolutely. And like I said, they were saying like, you know, but they ain't say nothing about perjury. But they did say for him doing some fraud with the bankruptcy that he can allegedly be facing up to 5 years. But again, he can probably be like, this nigga probably get like probation or something for 5 years or something like that. I mean, bankruptcy, I don't know. Well, I don't know how, you know, he didn't hurt nobody or nothing like that. You know, yeah, he lied about his finances. So I don't think that it's gonna be like that bad. I don't know. See, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but I'm just saying, you know, I mean, that's he I just can't really put it in the words that I'm looking for, because at the end of the day, it's not a crime where as though he should be able to go to jail. So I mean, I think he'd probably be like supervised something. I don't know. They probably put that old ass nigga on the box. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I mean, people go to jail for fraud and bankruptcy. They definitely do. But I don't think his limit of what he lied about some little funds from another job. I don't think that it's going to be like that serious. It wasn't like embezzlement, or it wasn't like, you know, I don't know. But that's on him. they gonna find out what they find out. You know, they went up in there and took they wanted basically all the records to all the employees, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna find out what's going on. Passport, yeah, he's not going anywhere. He can't afford that either. Wait till his wife files for a divorce. He gonna be in court. Life crazy. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, this man got a whole family and all of that stuff. Oh man. Because a lot of the time wives don't know, so they can't really put it on her. Once they file the stealing of the money, the bankruptcy will just be a deck chair in the creamery. Fat Mac. They just shaking the bushes. Yeah, I know. But at the same time, this nigga need to, come clean because they're going to find out. Well, they already know that you had the other job. So why you didn't put that on your bankruptcy thing? So that's why, but that's like small. A lot of people are on taxes and all of that shit and this and the third. So like, I think they trying to start from the bottom and get to the top. That's just my thinking. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, that's just how I feel because people lie about bankruptcy all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say he gonna be okay because then you intertwine with her situation and with this check and all of that stuff, and then with the trees being cut and this and the third. I'm gonna let the guy go ahead and explain that real quick. Let's tap into that. Y'all don't go nowhere. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Thank you, baby. Yes, we in Missy house tonight. Happy Friday to everybody. Even though it ain't that happy. So, alright, this was the other day. This just a little minute and some change. We gonna listen to this and then we gonna I like that name, Louis Lifehead. What fire? How you pronounce that? And Louis Lifehead, that bankruptcy. But that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of politics and people that ain't even politics that be lying about bankruptcy and all of this stuff. But I think because he's dealing around her and with all these circumstances, I think he got looked at a lot more because he dealing with Tiff. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit probably would have went right up under the rug. But with all of this extra stuff coming in, because people lie about shit every fucking day. But especially when it comes down to money. Because if I can lie and get a little bit extra and this and that, and you already know. You already know. I mean, I don't know if we all did it, but I don't take. But Texas is not like a bankruptcy either. I never been through a bankruptcy. I seen people get in trouble for it, but I never understood how bankruptcy worked. Because how you going to claim bankruptcy when you have a job? That's my thing. I thought you claimed bankruptcy like if you don't have a job and you now you getting unemployment and stuff like that. You can't afford the way that you was living before and blase boom. That's what I thought bankruptcy was. But okay, that's something else for these people. But yeah. That's just what I thought it was. I might have to check into more of what is bankruptcy. Okay.
Quick roulette, ignoring our question on the way out. At the Thornton Township Board of Trustees meeting, some came to the defense of the embattled village leader.
The type of attack that we're seeing strictly off of allegations.
Actually, don't see.
This was Henyard.
All right, hold on. We're gonna pause that real quick. Being as though that the FBI done stepped in now, I think Lori chilling now because that's basically because what can she do now? Once the FBI jumped in, we don't really need her no more. And then the trustees was paying her out their pocket. So I don't know if she helped the FBI get through there and this and the third will come and this and the third. But I know that one U-Haul guy, I was trying to find that clip. He basically reached out to the FBI and all of that stuff earlier in the game. And him and a couple other people because she was taking people businesses. She wasn't renewing licenses and she was basically like leaving people hungry. But you as a black woman, as she keep on saying, colored people and all of this stuff, the Browns and all of this stuff, how you going to turn down your own people? When these same people that had businesses already in the township. So now you want to take away from families, from people that work there, people, like you taking away from your own people. You supposed to be uplifting and not tearing down. Because if you tear down a lot of these establishments and this and the third for the people, it's going to be more crime. It's going to be more crime because now I still got to feed my family. I still got to eat. We still got to eat. We got to pay bills. We got to do all of this and do all of that. So what's going to come next? Now we got to go out there in the streets and do what we got to do to fucking get what we got to get. So she sit up on that throne with her little mic talking all of this stuff about brown and black people when you taking down from your own people. Make it make sense. Mac say Freedom of Information Act, Missy, it's a law. If you work for a city, state, or government, I can for you your info. Okay, boo. That's what's up. But again, how you going to tear down the same people that brought you up? These people voted you in there. And now you going to sit there and turn your back on these same people that brought you in here. They voted for you, allegedly, to be a mayor. For the people. And then you get in there and just turn your back on the people. You taking and taking. You might put in extra stuff, making playgrounds and this and they're cutting the trees and da-da-da, boo-boo-boo. But you tearing from the people, even if they didn't want to vote for you, that's enough. First of all, when you in politics, and if don't nobody vote for you or they not on your side, that don't mean, oh no, they don't get no, their license don't get renewed. We going to their house, we tearing it down, we going. The one lady said they was outside of her house with guns and a couple, allegedly, officers shot in the air and this and that, and basically trying to intimidate her and strong arm her to make her be on a side that she don't want to be on. Everybody is not gonna like you when you into this world. You cannot. It's impossible. It's impossible. Look at Jesus. Everybody didn't like him. Like, it's impossible for everybody to be on your side. That's the thing. But what you need to do is make it better so you can make the people that's not on your side be on your side. You don't tear down from the same people that sat up here and voted for you and cared for you and got you in there and just straight and oh no, I'm the board of liquor license, so no, because I heard that she was trying to open up her own liquor store and tear a lot of the liquor stores that was already there down. If it's on everybody be useful to hers. She's just a money hungry lady. It's just so sad to watch people like her get into power and abuse it, because that's basically what it is. You're abusing your power. You definitely is abusing your power. Keith isn't elected. He's hired as a village employee. He has opened the game. Yeah. Anyway, however, whatever Keith is still getting paid 2 times. That's what I'm saying. Keith get 2 checks. He only put 1 on his bankruptcy application. And this is why Keith is in trouble. But yeah, let's get into this real quick. Let's finish this up. It was only like about a minute and some change.
First public meeting after sources say the FBI on Friday served subpoenas at Dalton Village Hall for personnel and business records. And after Dalton Village Administrator Keith Freeman was indicted last week on a federal bankruptcy fraud charge.
Stop having one-sided narrative because it is not the truth. It's only one-sided, and it's a shame that the media comes out and they only show negative things.
Seconds after adjourning the meeting, Henyard was gone.
Mayor Henyard, you have a minute to talk to ABC 7 about the FBI investigation. Mayor?
Henyard is named alongside Dalton Village trustee Andrew Holmes in a sexual assault lawsuit filed by a Dalton police officer who was a member of Henyard's security detail, as well as a woman who used to work for the mayor. And now a new lawsuit alleges Dalton officials gave a barbershop owner the runaround in improperly denying a business license.
I was just chasing my tail. And as I'm chasing my tail, my finances were wearing thin.
Tyrone Isom Jr. says he worked with the village to purchase and renovate this building, only to be told his license was denied by Mayor Henyard. The complaint alleging a policy of choosing and denying applicants for financial and political reasons.
Everything Mr. Isom was doing was within the parameters of the law. And for whatever reason, which we'll ultimately find out, Mayor Henyard said, nope.
This evening, a representative for the Village of Dalton declined to comment on that lawsuit.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.
All right, y'all, my bad. Whew. I had to release. Yeah, but I'm back, y'all. Alright. So Don C said Keith can't slash. He should step down. But he won't. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Alright, yeah. So Keith basically should step down. But I don't even, a lot of times it's their pride. They don't want to look bad. Stepping down, I wouldn't even say it's going to make you look bad, but stepping down would just make you look like a hero at this point before you get dragged. Because that's what it's going to look like. And Tahoe Tiff won't fire him. No, she's definitely not. Why would she fire her goon? Why would she fire somebody that's going to be like, do this and do that, a yes man? You don't fire your yes man. He ready to go down for her, and he's about to be dragged. She about to be dragged. A couple other ones. We got it's about 6 of them more. Oh, excuse me, y'all. That's me. Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Ooh, wait a minute. All right, y'all. I had the sneezes. Man. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, shit. But yeah, no. If you listen to Keith's lawyer, Keith is not telling. So you said if she fire him, if she fire him, that's a different story. But right now he's sticking to his shit. Hey, Sweets. Hey, Specko. What's up, baby? But yeah, if he stick to what he doing, he's gonna be dragged. The FBI can find out a lot. So y'all know, like I said, they already found out where she cashed that big check at. He done went down. So a lot of people is speculating that he was forced to cash that check because, oh man, my whole thing is a lot of check cashing places and this thing say this nigga had to probably go in the safe to get this goddamn money to cash that daggone check. Like Mick said, they just starting on charges. This is going to take some time. Yeah, it's going to take some time. It's going to take little by little, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they taking people down one by one. One by one, you must go down. And we're here for it. Shit. Why not watch a shit show? Because that's what it looks like it's gonna be. A whole shit show. This shit is something like off of like a Lifetime movie or something. You know, and for real, when she come back talking her shit, I wanna just look at how she better stay on her gangster, because you was gangster all this time. Let's stay on that. Don't try to change up. And like I said a long time ago, when all of this stuff first started happening, I said that she should have already just dropped the ball. Like, look, check this out, y'all. I messed up. I'm a mayor, but give me a chance to fix it. Like, you would have had a lot more respect doing that and being on it. And people ain't having it no more. No, it's over. It's over. That's all you had to do. And even if she didn't step down, I think if she would have just, you know what I'm saying, came and told the truth, I fucked up, I dropped the ball, just give me a chance to make it right. And I think that the people would have respected her more and gave her another chance instead of just, you know what I'm saying, fighting this out and acting like you ain't did nothing wrong. Like, sometimes people respect you more when you stand on your business and you say, I did wrong, I fucked up. But she's not that type of person to sit there and say, look, I fucked up. Can I fix it? Or let me try to fix it? Or, like, you know what I'm saying? She not that type of person. She got too much ego. And that ego and that gangster ain't gonna get you nowhere. Like, that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. That gangster shit is running out. Gangster. Ain't no more of that motherfucking gangster ain't. Gangster ain't working no more, honey. It's not. It's definitely not. All right. So Dawn say, keep gonna be in court a bunch. He gonna need a new pair of pants. And I said he gonna need some pants for jail. Hey, he fucking around don't need that. He probably, I don't know, but like it's quite other ones. We can name a few. I still she definitely dealing with gangster cause yeah. But sometimes the gangster shit when you, sometimes that gangster shit don't work everywhere. You know what I'm saying? sometimes you gotta be humble. And like I said, if she probably would have just folded a little bit, just fold for a minute. Just fold for a minute and be like, yo, let me fix this, y'all. Let me fix this. But no, you want to take people off of this stuff. And then they said she stamped the other person's name on the check. She signed it and stamped them. Like, come on. Because you know what? Ain't nobody riding with you with that shit. And so that's forgery too. That's another charge. Like, you just making all these charges like you ain't fixing the situation. But at this point, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think she can fix it. Yes, it do. Won't you send me the bull? Yeah, who is Sammy the bull? Or turn into Sammy the bull, but I don't know who Sammy the bull is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, at the end of the day, she fucks up big time. I don't know. She dropped the ball and ain't nobody catch it. She's still trying to fucking catch it. I don't know. But my whole thing is, if I was in a position like that, I would just, you know, saying, face the music, like, check this out, let me fix this, y'all. I made a mistake, I fucked up. I mean, because everybody know that you don't even have no political history. So we all make mistakes. So you need to ask for some forgiveness and try again. But she's not getting elected again. She gonna be out of there. I don't even know what they go. I don't even know the name for it, because you can't impeach a mayor. Because I know you can impeach a president, but I don't know what they do for a mayor. Just fire them, and then whoever next in command step up. I guess. I don't know what they call that for a mayor. You know, you got fired. You're fired. Ain't that what Donald Trump used to say? Now, he was fired. Well, he wasn't even fired. That nigga trying to make a comeback too. Like, they one of a kind. But I can say, I don't think Donald Trump stole anything. He just was gangster too. And he said what the fuck he wanted to, like her. Like, these motherfuckers just don't know what to say out. They don't know how to control. They don't have filter. Like, nigga. But anyway, we got the guy go political. And I want y'all to see basically how he broke this stuff down about the trees and stuff like this, because I didn't even understand it at first. Matt got me on to, you know, saying, like, he broke it down a little bit more to me. I understood, but didn't understand, you know what I'm saying? But definitely it's money being moved around. We already know that. It's money being moved around. Just like this $500,000. Where the fuck she put that money at? You done stole the $500,000 from these people. Where's that money? This lady must be smoking some crack. Some good crack. I'm trying to tell you. Because I don't know. What the fuck? This shit is amazing. I don't give a fuck. A motherfucker can put a face on every day and be something different at night. Like, she giving me crackhead vibes. You know what I'm saying? The whole team. Even the old man. Like, they just giving me crackhead vibes. Like, you know, because where's this money going? He stole that and did his homework. Who sent me the bull? Who stole that and did his homework? But yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. She gonna be shaking around this bitch. That girl could have been a crackhead since she was fucking 18 when she stole the first time and got arrested. Cause think about it, probably had a whole life of stealing. You know what I'm saying? But you got caught that one time and then you about to be caught again. Who the fuck does this? And it's millions of dollars. You done stole $500,000. You done spent, like, come on, y'all. There's some cracky shit. Did they put the Chiefs game out? He saw that from. He stole that, then did his homework. Okay, well, he definitely did, but we about to look at it tonight. We're about to look at it tonight because I'm about to show my people who don't even know about this shit, because this is how money move. Like, I mean, because I didn't understand this shit at first. I'm like, well, what the fuck is she doing with this? And how the fuck? Like, you just taking all this money. What are you doing with it? But you moving money around. You just making moves with the money. Money is currency. It's going to move itself. Long as you got the right people. Yeah. And then, even after she get in trouble, that bitch going to have some money still to sit on. I'm trying to tell you. I've been told you. Yeah, definitely. But listen, this is what I'm saying, man. Now I'm starting to see it more clearer. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I mean, people tell you shit all the time and shit, you know. But when you start seeing it for yourself, then you be like, whoa, true. Like, oh shit, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, once this all over, this bitch gonna have probably a couple mil or a mil to just sit, set to the motherfucking side. That girl ain't stupid. She is not stupid. She about her motherfucking money. Even if she got steal it. I can say that. And then this bitch got a YouTube page with 948 subscribers. I'm about to kill it. I'm just mad. Because I don't like people to take people kindness for a weakness. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these people had trust in you. You know, and then this is why colored people always get the shit and understand. Because of people like her, she not the only one, you know what I'm saying? But people like these people, they make people don't trust us or don't really like, me. They don't know how to act. I mean, and this just goes on all around the world. It's not just here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't trust us because shit like this. We don't look trustworthy. And that's not cool because everybody not like that. But yeah, let's get into this other one. She's going to witness protection. Why is she going to witness protection all of a sudden? Oh, I think I know why. Stay less. Yeah, but we ain't gonna speak of that. But I ain't know that. That's probably why she was quiet. She been quiet because normally with her ratchet ass, she would normally have said something or came out and tried to clean some shit up and this, that, and the third. So, okay. So, that's just what it is. So, anyway, we're going to get into this guy, go political, and let's see what he's talking about in reference to moving these bodies. It's like not body. Not body. But for the tree stuff. You know, it might as well be about some fucking bodies. It was probably fucking smuggling organs and all kinds of shit. Crazy motherfucker. Because it seems like to me, she is willing to get money any kind of way that she can or know how without like being in trouble. Normally we talk too much, she quiet. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I put on what I, yeah. She is quiet. Yes, honey. I'm trying to tell y'all, this lady, she probably scared though too. She probably getting nervous. There's a big rally tomorrow going to be investing. Yeah, what's tomorrow? The 27th? Yeah, it's tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna try to hopefully I can work with somebody to let me use some of their footage, because I know what's his name? Long Island Audit might be there, or the other guy. So I'm gonna try to see yeah. Try to see what I can do. Try to get in where I fit in. Alright. So yeah, we gonna look at about a little bit of this. Because the guy's basically telling us about the tree situation and basically how and what allegedly, this is alleged, this is not true, but this is a possibility of what could be going on in this situation and what's going on with the money. So we're gonna listen. And this is Go Political. He's been keeping up with the story.
To trim a tree, only to go back to that same tree and cut it down.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Alright, y'all can hear me? Alright, so let me know if y'all can hear this audio, because I can't hear it in my speaker. I just want to make sure that y'all can hear it. So, alright, thank you, babe. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, sweets. Alright, so let me know. I'm about to play this audio. Let me know if y'all can hear this, because I can't hear it on my end.
Instead of cutting it down in the first place. Well, it's an opportunity to double dip and make money twice on the same tree, because the real motivation is get as many no-bid contracts that you can, pay these contractors to go do the work and skim the money. Now, we heard the term RFP. In fact, we hear that a lot during the town hall meeting. So what does that stand for? That stands for Request for Proposal, I guess. Which leads into the next topic, which is the no bid contract. Now, what you're supposed to do is draw up a proposal. We need so many trees cut at these locations. And then you put out a request for a proposal where contractors will read the request and place bids. The bids are reviewed, and then the lowest bidder from contractors who are prior approved to do work.
So y'all listen to how it's breaking down
at the specified amount. A no-bid contract is when you say, hey, contractor, come over here and cut this tree down. Just go do the work and send us a bill. And that's why we continuously hear the trustees in these meetings talking about these contracts that are given that they know nothing about. So they show up on the warrant list, and then the trustees say, hey, we knew nothing about this, but these folks are asking to be paid. Now, the majority of the time, they are being paid, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But we see the difference between the RFP process and a no-bid contract. So, as Trustee Belcher had mentioned, the amount of contracts that are going out around the RFP process, it's probably in the millions. How are they getting away with this? What's the method of throwing the trustees and the residents off track? Well, let's get into that and show an example of Mayor Tiffany Henyard using a very clever method to throw them off track and to reverse the situation and put the heat on the trustees and turn them into the villain. Darvo process. Go back and watch the prior video, and then you'll clearly see how this is done. Let's cut the video.
So okay, what is that? So I wasn't expecting that, but okay. That's just an example of trustee house taking tree service out. And then the very next day, as I told y'all, I don't play with God. The next day we had a storm and trees fell on people's cars, people's homes. And those same vendors that they took out all came out and cut down trees from your houses, from your cars. And that's what I mean about relationships. People try to destroy it by not paying people. Now you put the village in a hurdle, because now it's like, how do you help the resident that's calling you? Y'all not calling them, y'all calling the mayor. So we want to make sure that we help the people no matter what. And thank you, John, for coming out and still cutting in Murph, K&M Ventures, for cutting down residents' trees. And it's what I mean when that fake news reporter, Flaco, came and followed us. It was 100-degree weather. And I just want to point it out because I had the police department out, the fire department out, Public Works was out. Everybody came out to help. And that's something that I do always.
So let's break down what she just did to show you how clever it was. First, she started out by clowning Trustee House, made a complete fool of him in a public meeting on video, discrediting him, completely discrediting him. And then she invoked God. Well, you don't play around with God. Right after she did that, she incited fear, showing the tree falling on one of the residents' vehicles. So what's the inference there? If you don't follow me and trust me, you'll have trees that fall on your house or fall on your car or worse, because you don't want to play with God. Next, accuse and blame. She laid the accusation on the trustees, blaming them for the problem because they're supposedly not paying the contractors. Pretty slick, huh? And then next, of course, we deny all wrongdoing by calling out the news as fake news. We have that time and time again. And then lastly, she inserts herself as the hero. Now that's pretty crafty. But let's show you another example of how she uses her smoke and mirrors and chaos to keep the trustees thrown off the path. Let's cut to video.
You got board members not voting for certain ordinances because they house out of whack, Trustee Norwood. You got bushes everywhere, outgrown, but you won't vote for the ordinances to make sure we do beautification. But these are the issues we got. And all I can do is point it out to you, because at the end of the day, you're not voting up stuff, you're holding up progress. But you got all these issues, but you need to fix it. And I keep telling people, fix your house, but you come try to fix somebody else's house. But no one's doing it. And all I can keep doing is just showing y'all. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna keep on saying this. Y'all better stop lying on me before I stop telling the truth on y'all. Please stop. Because I don't mess with nobody. I come do my job. Only time y'all see me say something is when I have to clear something up. And I shouldn't have to, because I'm too busy doing my job. So I don't have time to come back here and talk about nothing. But that's where it's at. We have to keep clearing it up because people want to tell lies. People want to be famous. There's a lot of jealousy and envy too. People are so upset that I have both seats. As I stated before, God put me there. What are you so upset about? Work with me. Because there's many people that went on that table before me, but God saw fit to give it to me. So how you mad? I keep saying, don't hate, congratulate. Come join the team, the winning team.
Come join the winning team. More like, come join the crime ring. So let's talk about what she just did there. I had to take notes on that. So while she's doing right, it's the trustees that are holding up the process, okay? It's their fault they're holding up the process. So that's the diversion tactic, so she can keep pushing through the no bid contracts. We don't have time for that. Now, she accuses them of doing the lying. She's the only one telling the truth, so they better stop that lying before she tells the truth. Another classic Darvo reversal. Turn herself into the hero while the trustees are the ones doing the dirty work. So she's too busy doing her job to stop and explain all of this mess, to talk about nothing. Too busy. So we've got to continue to dole out these no bid contracts. We don't have time to talk about requests for proposals and doing things by the books, because the residents need their bushes trimmed and their trees cut down. And then, of course, she does it again. It's God who put her in that position of power. So she appeals to the higher authority. Her appointment comes from on high. Can I get an amen? Yes. Now, it's interesting that while she's sitting here babbling on and on, she accuses the trustees of being the ones who are wasting the money while she's doling out the no bid contracts. It's another diversionary tactic to shine the light on something else while she's sneaking around doing these dirty things behind the curtain. So it's the trustees, as you heard, that are creating the deficit, not her and these millions of dollars of contracts that don't go through the process. It's their fault for creating the deficit. Now, she babbles on and uses her age-old method of love bombing at the end. I didn't even want to show it because it makes me want to vomit. But she does her little line of I love y'all and ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh my goodness, I just can't stand it. She even did it in the style that you see in churches, where turn to your neighbor, tell them I love y'all, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Just absolutely disgusting. Now, let me show you one more method of deflection. This one's actually pretty funny. So in this clip, I want you to pay attention to the reaction of the attorney sitting next to her while she uses this method to keep people thrown off track, and that is to just flat out ignore the issue at hand. Cut the clip.
I'm sorry. You said it was trustee Stan, but I had one thing to announce.
You had your turn, so we're moving on now. So now,
okay, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
You're out of order. It's time for mayor's report. I sat here and I listened to y'all, and now it's the mayor's report. That's so disrespectful. Y'all gotta grow up. Just because y'all can't have y'all way, y'all shouldn't act this way. Y'all said all that stuff, didn't mean a word of it, and then you sat here and you did this. That ain't how this go. Y'all do not run the meeting.
You should have thought about that before you had your administrator. Don't give us the information.
Let me finish my statement. So it's mayor's report. So it's a lot of great things that we have here.
So what happened here? After getting blasted by the trustees about the no bid contracts, her method here was just to ignore it and move on to the next item of the agenda. That's pretty good. Just ignore it, sweep it under the rug, and pretend that nothing was even said. We don't answer questions when we're challenged about doing things illegal. Now, did you notice the attorney Delgado sitting there? Did you see him scratch his face? That's because he knew that she was doing wrong after deciding to just push on with the agenda and not even address the elephant in the ear. That's actually Tiffany's way of saying the elephant in the room. Okay, let's get to the piece de resistance and talk about that $561,000 check that was written. But before that was written, there was a lot of discussion that was going on about who signs the checks. because Tiffany used the excuse that the trustees were not paying for the items on the warrant list after the contractors were completing the work.
I don't know who up next, but I think, like I said, the Kamal, I think he's up next. And then we also have another one, the Dorothy Brown. She have a lot of people that's like, yeah, but they got everybody that work with her basically. They got when they robbed, I say robbed. When they raided allegedly the little town hall shit, they supposed to got paperwork on all the employees that was under tip. So everybody is going to be exposed. DC Dawn says, I love when the vote to Audrum. Love it. That pissed her off so much. No, that's colors. But yeah. So eventually everybody going to be examined, like the doctor examine you. They're gonna examine all these motherfuckers. You hear what I'm saying? They're gonna examine all of these motherfuckers, and somebody's got to take the fall. They already locked the guy up. They catch the daggone check. But once again, allegedly, remember hold on, baby. All right, so once again, like I was saying, I just lost my train of thought. Damn it. Let's get back into it. I'm gonna think about it again. God damn, baby. You
now, this has been a big bone of contention, but I did a little bit of research. So after looking at this, come to find out that you have to have 2 signatures on the checks. So when they removed her from the bank account, she used that as an excuse. So we'll look at a short clip and see her yammering on about getting taken off the bank account. Then I'll come back and tell you what the truth of the situation is and the trick that she was using to keep pushing through the contracts. Cut the video.
Take someone off $1 million bank account, which they did. So you know it's all a setup from the bank to the trustees to the clerk. So you'll see that coming soon. Stay tuned. I keep telling y'all, don't worry about what's going on. Watch how I finish. Mark my words. So they approved it. The board, this is when trustee Tammy Brown flipped on them, and 4 people voted to pay, especially 5-star, all the vendors that was on the list. Now remind y'all, they keep pointing fingers, but they're not telling you facts. Facts is I was not on the bank account, nor was anybody from my administration. The people that had total control was the clerk and Jason House. They did not sign that man's check. They did not sign several other people's check. So then they want to now today place blame on us. We weren't in control of no bank account to pay anybody. Literally, I just got back on the bank account. I sent something out to all the residents in Dalton, and I let you guys know what was going on. And a lot of people was appalled that that happened in their own backyard. So when people want to just get traction off of fake news, false stories, things of that nature, y'all should ask your question, why? What was your attendance 3 years ago? Right when I got in the seat, it'd been nothing but turmoil because people want to control. They thought I was a young, naive woman that was going to sit here and do what they say. I'm no puppet. But as you saw, trustee Tammy Brown is a puppet. She just said that she don't read. So if she don't read, how does she know how to vote when she come here?
Sister Tammy Brown is a puppet. A puppet. Okay, that's a new word. All right. So anyway, did you notice how fast she was talking, the nervous talking in that clip?
Hey, Tonya. Thank you for joining. Tao T gonna roll on each and everybody. You hear me? Yes, baby. I hear you loud and clearly. Thank you for coming to the chat. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Thank you. DC Dawn. Dawn said that Dr. Dawn examines, he's gonna need a whole box of rubber gloves. Shit, he might need two. Cause these motherfuckers, when they come through, they coming through. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's going down. I don't give a fuck. Let's get a hand clap for the going down. It's going down. Let's get big into it. Thank you, Miss Tonya, for coming through, baby.
This is probably about the most nervous I have seen her in any clip. And there are several. If you dig, you just have to look for them. So why was she talking so fast and so nervous? Well, it was because A, she was lying, and B, the heat was on. They know that they're on her butt and that she is close to being caught. All right. So let's break down what she just did in this clip. First, she starts off by creating new facts to explain away the situation. All right. She flat out implicated the bank and the trustees and the clerk for what she and her administration were doing. Okay. And then she reiterates that she was not on the bank account, so she can't be the one that was allowing these contracts to be paid for. While in the same breath, she claims that the contractors weren't being paid for the work. Very strange. So then we see her reverse the story, where the trustees were the ones who colluded with 5 Star. Okay. And she was even stating that Jason House did not sign the checks. So if Jason House wasn't signing the checks, how was he colluding with 5 Star and paying them? And then, of course, we'll get to this in the next section. We had that $561,000 check. But all in all, what she did here was deny everything, crack it up to fake news. Fake news, false stories, pay no attention. It's all fake news. None of it's true. And then use the Darville process. Accuse, reverse the roles, and then become the victim. She's the poor, young, naive woman, the single black woman. We've seen that how many times? All right, so here's what was really going on. The checks were going out to the vendors all the while. Those checks require 2 signatures, none of which are the board of trustees. Now, her appointee, finance director, Tanjanique Miller, can sign checks. And also, Clerk Key has a stamp for checks, which we found out this was being abused without Clerk Key even knowing it. And furthermore, this is getting back to the point that I had brought up about her saying that Jason House was colluding with 5 Star, even though he wasn't signing the checks. Tiffany had already been signing checks on her own. If you dig back, you'll see that in the town hall meetings where they brought up the fact that she was the single signer on many checks, which was the case with the 561.
Which is illegal. Pay attention. Pay attention, because this guy is talking on some facts. Because she definitely did sign a couple of the checks, especially with the tie holes and all of that stuff. Like, this lady is going down. So, brace yourself for the car crash. Make sure your seatbelt is on, because somebody's crashing all the way the fuck out. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks, Fat Mac, my nigga.
$1,000 check to 5 Star that was signed on April the 8th of 2022. So that was a year before she was even yammering on, making this point that you saw in that last clip, she was already signing checks and had that big $500,000 check, which apparently people are saying that it was cashed at a check cashing business. What in the world? At a check cashing business. Now, the rumor is that it was Currency Exchange Inc., owned by Lon Goodman. And so then the rumor has it that he was caught and he's in trouble, but there's no evidence showing that. I did a lot of research and I'm finding nothing about Lon Goodman being caught and accused of cashing that check.
Now, that was the other day. Today is something different. The listen, y'all can Google it and all of that, because I did. I wish I can call it. What time is it? They close at 9. Shit, it's 10. But I'm trying to tell you, it was closed early this morning when I looked and all of that. It don't say temporarily. It say permanent. I have the number written down. If anybody want to put the number down, I'm about to give it to you now. The number is 708-847-5051. The address of the spot is 14200 Martin Luther King. Like I'm trying to tell you, Chicago, Illinois. Yes, sir. It's done. It's done. When you look it up, we can look it up tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up. Let him finish talking, and I'm going to pull it up right now today. I can pull it up right here.
Rumor. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see in the future what comes up. And if Lon Goodman was connected to that, if he did cash a check, if he was forced to cash it, or if he was working in conjunction with Tiffany Henyard with this little scheme. Okay, so where does all the money go? That's where we get to this. Money laundering. How does the money laundering scheme work? Well, that's when you dole out these contracts to your friends and you tell them you're going to have to give me a kickback, a certain percentage. Like if you're going to do this work and it would normally cost $100,000, well, we'll make it $150,000. Then you send 50 back to me. But don't send it to me directly. Send it to this company that's in Europe or in another state or in China or wherever. Some other LLC, some other entity, and then that entity is going to take it and split it up and send it to several other entities. And then they'll invest that into stocks and bonds, and then somehow those stocks and bonds end up back into another account that the person who is running the scheme has access to. So in money laundering, you're throwing off the trail, you're throwing off the feds from your trail by sending the money through so many hands that you can't connect the dots. The DOTTS.
Chill.
All right, so here is my theory. All right, it's just a theory. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But what I think that we're going to come to find in the coming weeks is that the money has been going through shell companies owned by Keith Freeman. Why? Because we know that after Keith Freeman was indicted for bankruptcy fraud, we come to find out that he has several companies that he owns, and several of those companies are shell companies. So what's a shell company? Well, it's just an empty LLC or corporation that has no employees, no service record. They don't do anything, and it just has a bank account where money goes in and out of. That's a shell company. So here's how they're going to get caught. Even though that they have been destroying records, well, for all of that money that has gone to the contractors that were no bid contracts, none of those were approved by the board of trustees. There was no RFP process. So none of the payments were approved. And as we discussed before, we know that you could track down and find out, possibly, if the records weren't completely destroyed, who was signing the checks. Now, even if they don't find that out, you cannot bring this back on the Board of Trustees because the record shows that they did not approve those transactions. What does that leave us to? That leads us to Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration. They're the only ones left to blame for all that money going out that was not approved by the Board of Trustees. Now, I want to ask you the question. Post it in the comments, your answer. Who do you think is going to be left holding the bag and left to be the sole target, the blame for possible money laundering? And do you think that we are going to find out from the investigation that Keith Freeman's shell companies were used to launder this money? I want to know right now. Or do you think it's the trustees that were doing the wrong all along and that Tiffany is completely honest and her hands are clean and nothing nefarious was going on? Let me know. Let me know. I'll be curious to see what you think. But I thank you for watching this deep dive. If you made it to the end, you are the real OG. All right? So that about wraps.
But we don't want to see nobody get alive. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot definitely going on. Ugh. Not even only that. I just hope that she don't bring these people down with her. Well, definitely they are. Like I said, allegedly this check cashing spot was basically the check cashing spot was basically in caught in the crossfire because allegedly they were saying that he didn't want to lose his little business and this and the third. So basically, he went on and cashed the check and this and the third. So it's just a lot going on. Now it's not coming up. I just think that earlier, I just Googled it earlier and it was saying that they was permanently closed. Now it's just giving me basically Henyard. It's not giving me nothing. But yeah, definitely mapped out the place and all of that. I was at work trying to get this shit together. Now you can't even look this shit up. It's like it don't even exist. I put the address in there. But anyway, the man who owned it was Lon Goodman. But it's not coming up. Check. Man, I can't find it. Now all of a sudden, let me try one more thing. You want to bring me back to Tiffany? Because I wanted y'all to see this shit. Because this shit is real. This shit is not no game. Or it's like, this is real. Real life people stuff. And real life shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like they wiped them out of the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you can't even find this shit. I'm gonna try one more time. And then I'm gonna let it go. I should have took a picture of it earlier. I should have took a fucking picture of it. Okay, wait a minute. This stuff is just doing me dirty. Alright, but yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. This man just lost his business for basically cashing that check, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? You can't even find it. It's like it's wiped off of the motherfucking map. That's crazy. Try one more time. Inside there, all of that, right outside the joint. Well, the sign is outside of the joint, like outside of the place. Now, none of that is showing up. It's like this shit don't even exist. I can't believe this. Like, I feel like I'm crazy right now. I feel like I'm crazy right now. Well, hey yo, I understand he might be in witness protection, but goddamn, they wiped that shit off the motherfucking year. Yo, remember, me and you done had a whole combo. Like, yo, I can't even look that shit up now. That's crazy. That shit is gone. Gone. It's not even like you can that's crazy. Wow. Well, I can't believe that. That's how you know this shit is real. Actually, you can't even look it up no more, yo, because I looked it up early and that shit is crazy to me. I'm really like, I feel goofy. I ain't even gonna say I feel goofy because I know what I'm saying. I know what I looked up. I got all my notes right here. You feel what I'm saying? It adds up, y'all. Yes, it do. Wow. Because allegedly that they were saying that she must have put him under pressure to sign that check. I mean, to cash that check. Because mind you, not only that, a lot of these check cashing spots is not cashing no kind of check like that. They gonna tell you go to your bank. Or, you know what I'm saying? They is not $500,000. Even though they might got the money there, but they ain't really gonna cash that shit. But I don't know. Y'all, that's a whole different level village or state, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but here, where I'm from, they is not cheap. You lucky if you check over 1,500, you gotta go to a bank, boo-boo. The check cashing spot, they're gonna be like, oh, we don't even have that kind of money here. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know how it works in different parts of this area, but up here where I am at, They is not cashing no $200,000, 200. Well, they gonna cash a 200. I ain't meant to say 200. Y'all know what I'm saying. A 2,000 check, a $1,500. They ain't even going over $1,000 motherfucking dollars. You take that to the bank, cause we ain't doing it, and that's just, oh God, they do not do that here. But yeah, let's see what the new news got to say, because this just dropped. And then we're going to get up out of here.
They are piling up for officials there. Today, a top aide appeared in federal court on bankruptcy fraud charges, and the village also faces another lawsuit. Our Regina Waldrop takes a look at
another
both
lawsuit.
A top advisor to Dalton's mayor making his first appearance in federal court. Keith Freeman entered a not guilty plea to a scheme to commit bankruptcy fraud. The village administrator and manager of Thornton Township is accused of underreporting income from his jobs and from his private consulting business.
We're ready to defend with everything we have, anything that comes Mr. Freeman's way.
Freeman's attorney says he has no plans to step down from his positions. He also says this case has nothing to do with any other federal investigations.
We've had a couple of questions directed to me about whether or not this indictment means that the government is effectively trying to squeeze Mr. Freeman into cooperation.
And a few days after Freeman was indicted, the FBI has 2 subpoenas at Dalton Village Hall.
If you look at the subpoenas, they're very specific.
Renato Mariotti is a former federal prosecutor. We reached out to him to find out what he thought about the recent developments.
There appears to be an active federal investigation, and it certainly looks like the feds have something. They're not just fishing.
Dalton's government is marred in accusations of misspending, lawsuits, and probes. Tuesday, Mayor Tiffany Henyard and Freeman were hit with another lawsuit. This one filed in federal court by business owner Tyrone Isom Jr.
I was really excited when I came.
If the FBI is as swift
I was
as
just
they are,
waiting to put my stamp on Dalton so I can help the youth.
Isom says he bought this property on Sibley Boulevard for $85,000. He says he remodeled it, first hoping to open a barber shop and then a tattoo shop. But he claims his applications for business licenses were denied with no explanations as to why.
He's finally told, nope, the mayor wants the property.
Unable to open a business at the location, Isom says he was forced to sell the property. He's seeking compensatory damages plus attorney's fees. The village declined to comment on the lawsuit. As for village administrator Keith Freeman, he's expected back in court June 5th. At the Dirksen Federal Courthouse, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Our thanks to Regina.
Thanks, Regina. It's a go for you. Sorry, no. So yeah, it all adds up. It's adding up. The fuck? Yes, man. They ain't that smart. It's bigger than them. But you know what? This is what I'm saying. They gotta figure that shit out. You feel what I'm saying? They gotta figure that shit out. We already did the analytics on it. They gotta figure it out. We cannot be the ones that's going because YouTube is not. I ain't a crime buster, but you already know. A lot of stuff kept on moving and got investigated because of YouTube. YouTube is like a movement in some aspects. I do think, and I can say that, but at the same time, this is more like on the political side, and I don't want to get too much involved in the back end of the story and what's really going on. We already know, so I don't want to put it out there. But at the end of the day, that's up to them to figure that shit out. Something else I was gonna say. So with the little Tiffany stuff and this, that, and the third, I hope justice be served to the people of Dalton. because these people didn't deserve what they are going through. Not even only that, you got a lot of hands in a pot, and it's a lot of things that's just going on, So I just hope that justice be served for them people in Dalton. Also but and then coming up. What you saying? Why it ain't coming up? He protected. Who protected? Who protected? I thought he was about to get into witness protection. And not only that, I wouldn't even get none of them bitches no witness protection. Because at the end of the day, that costs money too, because the officers or whoever protecting them have to be paid. I wouldn't even be no, because where was the protection when y'all was stealing the money? You ain't need no protection then. I wouldn't protect none of them motherfuckers. Like, you reap what you sow at the end of the day. Like, people gotta realize. So now, all right. So now that if he talk on against Tiffany and basically the corruption, because that's what it is, he get protection. Neither one of them motherfuckers shouldn't even be having no protection, because at the end of the day, it was no protection when they were stealing this motherfucking money from the people. And now the people is in jeopardy. Well, not even the people, but the city. Not even the city, the town. The township. What is it called? The village. The village. Because the village basically is losing. The kids losing. The moms losing. Families are losing. The dads are losing. Everybody is losing when it comes to the end of the day. Because she don't know how to run no township. She don't know how to run no township. Like, my thing is, on this next election, I hope that one of the trustees, one of the ones that are basically helping the situation and knowing how the finances should be used and knowing what should need to be done, what need to be paid, and I hope that they run next, like somebody that cares, because as you can see, this lady don't care. She don't care. Y'all, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe if y'all already haven't. You know, crazy, but you haven't been informed. Told you. Yeah, you told me. You told me. Yes, you told me. That's why you the head mod. No, but I'm just saying. Yeah, you put me D on some things, but but again, she just definitely have to be she just have to be put in line. She got to be moved around, and because it's not looking good. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to fess up for the people. Don't fess up for you, just fess up for the people. Now, at this point, you need to be out there talking about, I'm sorry that I took this job, and I'm sorry that I let you guys down. Because now you can't fix it. You had an opportunity to fix it. And I think maybe if she would have fixed it, oh, he's been cleaning the money up. All of them been cleaning the money up. All of them been moving money, cleaning the money up, putting it, acting like, you know what I'm saying? Because that one guy, Keith Freeman, you know he got a bunch of LLCs and he don't have no workers and he not doing none of that. Like, fuck you got LLCs for and you got a fake business. You got, what they call it? Shit. What do they call it? A ghost business, basically. It's like a ghost business. Don't you know how, like, I don't know where, like, well, I do know where some of y'all from, but at the end of the day, sometimes, up in my city, they sit and put these ghost cars, acting like police in it, you know, trying to, like, stop the crime and all of that shit. Whole time ain't no police in it, but the car, it got the lights on, they got all of that on, so you would think, oh, a cop around somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically how he had, he got a bunch of ghost LLCs, like he had businesses that he going. And you know what else I wanted to play? The barbershop guy. The guy that tried to get the barbershop, because that was so heartbreaking for me to watch, you know. But I might come back with that tomorrow because I'm about to lay this black ass down, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely want to get the barbershop guy on and all of that. So because that was sad to me, and he had to sell it. He said he helped them fix that shit up, thinking that he was going to get his barbershop in there, and then guess what? She denied that nigga. So to keep things afloat, he had to sell the fucking business to her. Like, come on, y'all. Now, you done put money in this shit. Yo, this bitch, she is just absolutely insane. But I hope that with all this publicity and all of this stuff being out, I hope that he be able to get his money back and he can still open his business after all of this air clear up. Because listen, it seems like it's a lot of black people down there that's holding their own business and trying to hold it down, and she just taking it away, and that ain't cool. And then you gonna sit up there and say, I'm a brown woman. Fuck that. You got a bunch of brown women, like the lady tried to open up the little thing for, like, you know, for families and give away stuff and this and that. That girl, you a black woman? We all are black. I feel like I lay down there. Whew. Child. Woo, child. Yes. Family, baby, family. Thank you, baby. Thank you, family, because I'm getting hot up in here. But no, like, she is absolutely insane. Something wrong with this lady. And like I said, it's giving crack. I've been analyzing and listening and watching and all of this stuff. It's giving crack. It's giving something that I've never seen before. You tearing down your own people, and then gonna sit up there and say, "We black, we brown," and all the fuck. No, bitch. Your skin might be brown, but your inside is yellow because you don't fuck with us for real. How can you do this to your own people? Let's be real. Let's be real. For real. Let's be real for real. Like, no, y'all, we don't do that to our own kind. You're black, you brown, all this stuff. No, you can't use that no more. Because you done fucked up these people's lives, their livelihood, their family, their kids. These people probably out here struggling right now. You fucked up their businesses. They can't get no motherfucking renewal on their business because of they don't fuck with you. Come on, yo. That's corruption again right there. That's another choice, girl. You going to fuck them. They, at the end of the day, it's bad. It's bad. He's been cleaning money. And she been cleaning money too. Just imagine how long she was doing this. Oh, well, we know. We know. She been doing this all her life probably. Ain't never had a real job. You just stealing. You just sit up here and steal and scheme, scam, and try to figure out who the fuck you gonna do next. Nah. It ends here. It ends here. It ends right the fuck here. Nah, y'all. That shit ain't cool. And I'm glad that the people stood up and standing up on 10 toes down. You wrong. You wrong for that. You can't do that to people. Everybody's supposed to be like, no, chin check. You chin check today. You chin check. Enough is enough. Enough is a motherfucking enough. Alright, y'all. I just need y'all to hit the like button. Subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Subscribe so your name can be called out tomorrow on my new subscriber list. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Love y'all, girl. Run me up. Let's get it. Let's go. Everybody be safe. Everybody be cool. Listen. This is what you don't do. You know what I'm saying? This is what you don't do. You don't do what she doing. Like, she just trying to make $1. It's not that serious. Be humble. Sit down. You know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all. Love you. Fat. You still in here? Oh, Fat said Face don't want to play chess. FBI. Chess. Yeah, she about to be chessed out. That bitch gonna be wanting to play spades after that with some dominoes. That's where she going. That's all you gonna be able to play. She gonna learn that all that gangster. Let's see how gangster you is named, shorty. The fuck? Okay. Let's get gangster. Yeah. Let's play them bones. Let's get them bones on the motherfucking square. Yeah. But I like y'all. Everybody stay kind. And love me. That's all y'all gotta do. Is hit the subscribe button. And love me, yo. I love all y'all. All my subscribers. Stay strong, stay up, yo. We living in hard times right now. Cause I mean, I work every day and boop boop boop, but it's still hard. It's hard for everybody. So, you know, we gotta make our unit more stronger. We gotta be there for each other, no matter where you live. We gotta uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Life is about living and loving. But yeah, I love y'all. So everybody keep it up. Stay strong. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't and hit the like button. Thank you so much for coming into the chat and for coming to watch. and all of that. Good night, y'all. That's gonna be. I was going to bed.